Hi, today we'll see how we can implement an animation using Figma Design, Polipo, and Motion. So we'll start with an empty Figma file and we draw a frame. I call it main, and this will contain our image that we want to rotate and animate. So then I'm going to draw a star here in the middle. That's our star. And now we switch to code and try to render this star using Polipo. So I'll start by running our project. There it is. Now we have to start the Polipo server. Now the Polipo server is connected. And finally, we start the Figma plugin. There it is. And here's our star. So far, so good. And now we want to animate it. So we switch back to code. We have to install the library Motion. Here it is. And now we want to apply an animation to the star itself. So first of all, we have to give it a nice name. I'm just going to call it star in Figma, so it's easy to refer to from the code. Now we import, or actually, let's see if we can use auto import. We want the star to be implemented with the motion. Okay, no auto import. I'm going to import it manually. Motion from motion/react. Just render it using a motion.div. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's still there. No animation yet. So now we add an animation using the animate property. And we want it to rotate. So I'm just going to write rotate. And here we can pass an array of keyframes. So we want it to rotate from 0 to 360. Let's have a look what's happening. Okay, it is moving, but I see a couple of issues. So first of all, the rotation is not repeating, and then it's not about the center, but it's about a point to the top left. We can, first of all, change the origin of the rotation to be center, and then change the transition to be linear and to repeat forever. Okay, let's reload the page. And here we see our star spinning. That's way too fast. So I can slow it down by adding a duration of 5 seconds. Reload the page. And that's our star rotating. So now we can finally go back to Figma and make it a little bit nicer. So I'll start by making the star yellow. There it is. And then we also want our background to be darker, maybe a dark blue, like the sky. There it is. Okay, we also wanted to feed the page, most likely. So let's go back to the code. So first I change the configuration of the layout to fill both horizontally and vertically. And we also need some CSS to make sure that the container is at least as high as the window. So I'm just going to set all of the containers a height of 100%. And that's it. And finally, we place our star in the middle of the page. That's very easy. So that's it. That's how you can draw a shape in Figma and have it rotate using the motion library and Polipo. Thanks for watching. See you next time.